Hi, my name is Andri, and this is my art studio where I've been successfully procrastinating lately. I was coming back to my old videos and I realized I've been creating less since I finally got myself a proper art studio. Before, I used to create and work in the same room where I slept and rested, and I was actually making more handmade art than I do now. The only thing that I'm still making consistently is vlog making, which is good because I wanted to make more videos. But I'm much slower with doll making and other things that I used to make every day. The studio is obviously not the reason why I've been procrastinating. I'm not entirely sure what the reason is. It just seems to be a natural part of being an artist. I wanted to share this with you because we all go through it. It's nothing to be ashamed of. We can't always be productive and creative, but if it takes too long to get back into a creative flow, that's when it might be worth paying attention to. I didn't even realize I was procrastinating. I thought I was just tired. But I've come to understand that this is procrastination, and I figured it out thanks to this book that I'm currently reading. I haven't finished it yet. I'm a slow reader. I like to take pauses, take notes, and highlight things as I go. I think the issue started when I decided to design and create my own BJD doll. You might remember that I made my first BJD doll last year, and I was so excited to keep learning. But the more I read and discovered how many different techniques and approaches there are to making a BJD doll, the more overwhelmed I felt. And I think a part of me started trying to avoid it. Because of that, I also stopped making that many live dolls. I know it sounds silly. If I feel overwhelmed by BJD dolls, at least I should be making live dolls. But I just felt stuck. At the same time, I'm learning painting and drawing, which thankfully doesn't feel as overwhelming as doll making. I think about doll making, but I don't make them. Are you a writer who doesn't write, a painter who doesn't paint, an entrepreneur who never starts a venture? Then you know what resistance is. This sentence is so good. I think I'm going to scan some of my favorite quotes from the book and leave you a link in the description to my Tumblr blog so we can read it and get inspired. Not everything in the book resonates with me. As someone who used to be a perfectionist, I think some of the advice goes too far. And if you now struggle with perfectionism, I don't think this is the right book for you right now. I healed from my perfectionism by being more kind to myself, letting myself make mistakes, letting myself rest. I learned that procrastination might start when I don't finish my already started projects. Maybe the first thing I should do is to customize the live dolls that I already have. I currently have 4 dolls and 3 extra faceplates, and I thought I could start by customizing those. That way you could buy just the faceplates and then customize the eyelids and eyes yourself. I know some people prefer that over buying a fully finished doll because it gives them more freedom to decide how she will look. I think having unfinished projects can really lead to procrastination. It stays in your mind, you know you haven't finished it, and then it sits there staring at you while you reach for something else. I don't mean that you have to start and finish everything in one go. I just mean it's not good to leave it for who knows how long. I like taking breaks, jumping between projects and writing down new ideas because I find it hard to focus fully on just one thing. When I say projects, I mean things like my YouTube videos, doll making and my Etsy shop. I don't count drawing and painting as projects. Those feel more like creative breaks for me. The second thing I need to do is planning more seriously, and that's something I learned from the book. If I don't set a deadline or at least write down in my calendar what I want to do on a specific day, I end up thinking, okay, I can do it today or tomorrow. Maybe I would just rest today and start tomorrow, or maybe even the next day, or maybe even next week. At the end of the day, you are a creative person, which means that if you don't create, it is harder for you to truly live. We are meant to feel more deeply, notice the small details in everyday life, and admire the magic that happens all around us. If you feel stuck, ask yourself, am I being kind to myself? Do I believe in myself? Do I want to create something that brings me joy and helps me stay present in the moment? Or do I just want to think about it and blame myself for not taking action? Why am I procrastinating? Am I afraid of failing? Have I made a plan? Do I truly enjoy what I'm doing? I ask those questions myself and things are getting more clear to me. Procrastination always finds a way to come back. It's something everyone deals with. We can procrastinate in every area of life. Cleaning our room, scheduling doctor's appointment, learning new skills, saving money, and so on. You might know that I have a regular job. YouTube and my craft are not my full-time job. I wish there were, but for now, that's not realistic. And there is one very down-to-earth reason for that. I would love to buy my own house or apartment one day. But in my country, if you want to take out a mortgage, you need to have a full-time job. They don't take you seriously if you run a small business or are self-employed. Most people have regular jobs, and most of us know how easy it is to procrastinate after work because we are tired. For example, I have to wake up for my work at 4 a.m. in the morning. Then I'm back home at 3 p.m. But anyways, there is something that I realized. If you truly want to create something, sometimes you have to get uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to come back home from work, take care of everyday chores, and then sit down and do what you love. It's not always fun, but isn't it better to at least try rather than give up? If you feel like you need to rest, then rest. But if you still have that desire to create, then spend at least 15 minutes on it. The next day spend another 15 minutes. It's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. Most of the people who we admire started like this. Some were lucky and had more time, and some had even less than you do, but they never stopped being creative. If you are a member of this YouTube channel, you probably already know that I recently lost one of the rats that I rescued. It was absolutely heartbreaking, and at the time I thought I wouldn't be able to adopt more rats, but I changed my mind. I realized that the experience taught me a lot about rats. I believe that the universe sent me a tiny, very sick rat to help me learn how to respond when something goes wrong with my rats. Right now I have 5 rats, 3 girls and 2 boys, and I would love to introduce them to you. This is Dosia. Dosia, say hi. She is the smartest one. She loves to eat and steal food from others, and I'm pretty sure she has ADHD. She gets excited easily but also gets stressed just as quickly. This is Edzia. She is the calmest one. She is like a mother figure to everyone. When someone misbehaves, she steps in and calms them down. She's very lazy and loves to relax. This is Lodzia. She's a laboratory rat, which means I saved her from euthanasia. Sadly, when labs no longer need animals, they often put them to sleep. But sometimes kind people rescue them. I'm so happy she's alive. I love her personality. She's super fun and she loves to climb and jump. I've had a lot of issues with her. She almost choked to death because she eats too fast. So I get really stressed every time I feed her. Genio is the calmest of the boys. Say hi. Say hi. Hello. I'm very handsome. He can wag his tail, which is just the cutest thing. He loves to sleep and he's also quite anxious and gets stressed easily. And then there is Zdzisio. Zdzisio is the wild one. He always bothers everyone. He loves to fight and won't let anyone rest. And his absolutely favorite thing is eating. So as you can see, I got this cute plushie that reminds me of the rat that I had to put to sleep. And I think it's super cute. If you would like to join my membership program, a link is in the description. Thank you so much for support. We had very wild weather this June. It was rainy every day, so I managed to finish the book since it was so cozy. I learned a lot and I think I have found solutions to my problems. With multiple interests, you need to categorize everything and think what is the most important for you and what you need to finish first. With me, it is vlog making and finishing those that I already have. Then I will think if I really want to create a BJD doll or find a different way to make dolls. I am still going to make Blythe dolls, don't worry, I just wanted to try something different, experiment. Like I said, I left a link in the description to my favorite quotes from the book if you are interested. I recently got a comment on one of my YouTube videos and someone said that they are grateful for me saying that it is okay to have many hobbies. I really truly believe that there is nothing wrong with doing a lot of stuff. As you saw, for example, one of my interests is playing ukulele. Am I good at it? No. Do I spend a lot of time on it? No. Do I feel bad about it? Also no, because it is not my main focus and I'm aware of that. But I still like to play it. So do your stuff if you like it. You don't have to master everything. Just don't procrastinate and always come back to things that your heart desires the most. Thank you so much for spending time with me, and special thanks to everyone who joined my membership program here on YouTube. I wanted to leave your nicknames at the end of this video because I'm so grateful there are so many of you. For me, it is a lot and I didn't expect that. I hope to see you soon in the next video. Take care everyone. Bye bye.